Welcome back to That's Life with John Carver. Today I want to share some thoughts with you on an extemporaneous or a scripted life. What in the world are you talking about, John? An extemporaneous or a scripted life? Well, extemporaneous in my definition means that whatever happens, happens. You get up in the morning and whatever the day brings you, the day brings you. It's not a planned out day. A lot of people live extemporaneous lives. Let me kind of read the definition of extemporaneous. It is, quote, done or said without any preparation or thought. Again, done or said without any preparation or thought, which frankly leads into a mediocre life, doesn't it? If you live a life that's not planned out and whatever happens in a given day happens in a given day, at the end of the day, nothing's really accomplished because you allow, if you will, the waves of the day, W-A-V-E-S, the waves of the day, the wind of your day, take you wherever the day is going to take you, instead of living a scripted life. So some of these people who live extemporaneous lives, they allow circumstances to dictate what they get accomplished or not accomplished in that day. So their extemporaneous life is a barometer, if you will, if that's even possible, a barometer in their life to get through their day or their week. I would say that's like 90% of the people in the world, at least in the United States. They live extemporaneous lives. So think about it this way. Think about a coach of a basketball team or a baseball team, and let's say you're that coach. And you told your players to go out there and have fun and just have a great time. Well, guess what? They're not going to win any games, are they? They're not going to win one game because they don't have a plan. They don't have a goal. They don't have an agenda. They don't have a system to win the games. Think about that in your own life. How many years have you wasted living an extemporaneous life instead of working out a script, instead of working out a game plan in your own life, whereby you can get where you really want to get a whole lot faster? Just think about this another analogy. Let's say that you were the captain of a large ship, okay, a large ship, and your crew was experienced, and maybe your equipment was operating fine when it left the port. But once you got out to sea, you disengaged the rudder. You turned off the engine in this massive ship. And you still think that you're going to be able to get from A to B, from point A to point B, with turning off the engine and disengaging the rudder, and you just think that the waves of the ocean are going to take you where you need to go. Guess what? That's not going to happen. You need to engage the engine. You need to turn on everything in the ship that enables you to get where you need to get to. It's the same thing with life. That if you really want to get anywhere in life faster than most people, you have to engage the engine. You have to get the rudder operating. You need to surround yourself with a crew of people that are going to help you get there. And that can only happen by what you do every single day. People are not going to be attracted to you unless you learn how to engage your engine and engage your rudder. So imagine if an actor was hired for this huge movie, and the actor didn't study their lines. They just went in there and just said anything that pops in their head. They're not going to stay on the team very often, are they? They're not going to be a great actor or actress for very long because they're not following the system. Again, these are analogies to show you that unless you follow a system in your own life, frankly, you need to develop one first, and then follow it consistently, you're not going to reach any of the goals that you might have in your own life. One of my earliest teachers is a man named Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. He has since passed away, Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. He said this one time, quote, he said, if someone is going down the wrong road, he doesn't need motivation to speed him up. What he needs is education to turn him around. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, listen, practiced every day. Listen to this. He ends with, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Again, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. So living a scripted life doesn't mean that you won't have time for relaxation or fun, but you need to schedule that, obviously. You need to do that consistently. But if your entire life is made up of fun and watching TV all day, you are not going to reach any of your goals in life. So the most scripted people in life, they get up early, they work out consistently, preferably in the morning to get your day going. They set aside distractions. They don't allow themselves to be distracted by things, by people. They live a scripted life. They know how to say no. I shared that in another show. They have absolute focus. It's taken me decades because, again, I want to please everybody. I want to make everybody happy. But I realized that if I make everybody happy, all these distractions, then by the end of the day or the end of the week, I haven't accomplished what I need to accomplish in my own life. And it's the same thing for you. If you allow the distractions of other people to get in your way from doing what you need to do in your given day to reach a goal that you may have, you're not going to get it done. You have to stay focused. Henry Ward Beecher said one time, hold yourself responsible for a higher standard. Again, hold yourself responsible for a higher standard than anybody else expects of you. Let me share it again. Hold yourself responsible for a higher standard than anybody else expects of you. He ends with, never excuse yourself, never pity yourself, be a hard master to yourself and be lenient to everyone else. So I end the show today with, you have to make a choice. Either you're going to live an extemporaneous life, which is an average and ordinary life. In fact, it's a mediocre life where you allow anything and everything to dictate your day, or a scripted life where you can literally set your own agenda and your own schedule in many different ways to accomplish some things that maybe you never thought was possible. My name's John Carver. Remember, I believe in you.